in jeopardy of not passing. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with the superintendent to get an idea of what's happening and what could happen next.
Last night, votes were tallied for Washington's November general election, and one big decision on the ballot was a replacement levy for the Kiona-Benton School District. The small Benton County district, which serves about 1,400 students, is asking voters to renew a 2-year, $4.9 million levy to help fund programs not covered by basic state education, things like athletics, arts, and extracurricular activities. If approved, the levy would collect $1.50 for every $1,000 of assessed property value, but Superintendent P. Peterson says they're not yet where they'd like to be with votes.
We've got a yes vote at 46.25%. We're about 81 votes short at this point. So we knew it would be tight either way. So we also know that there's still a lot of ballots to be counted in Benton County.
However, Peterson says he's optimistic as more ballots are counted, support could still grow.
We have seen about a 2% to 2.5% bump following the first results, meaning that the yes votes tend to come in later, the no votes come in earlier, so we see as they count the later votes, we see that uptick.
Kiona-Benton School District officials tell me that if this levy for sure does fail, they could potentially do another replacement levy sometime early next year. However, that could cause some challenges when trying to draw up plans for future budgets.
Best guess would, the earliest that my recommendation would be to go out would be for an April of next year, next spring. That throws us into some difficult situations because that's about the same time that we're also planning the budget for 26-27. So there's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to when will this go out again.
However, Peterson says that regardless of the levy's outcome, he expects to have a draft for a balanced budget by June.
The main thing there is we're going to make sure that we have as much financial stability as possible, regardless of our revenue, and move forward with a budget based on that revenue.
The Kiona-Benton School District is remaining optimistic about the outcome of the levy and will move forward regardless of the result. In Benton City, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
And according to school officials, the final results for the levy might not be completely known until next week. But for a full breakdown on election results, you can use our Apple Valley News Now app or